Welcome, viewers, to our in-depth journey through Scorpion King 3 Battle for Redemption. In this epic adventure, we pick up the saga of the Scorpion King, Mathayus, a man bound by duty, honor, and vengeance. Over the next hour, we will walk through the events leading up to the final confrontation, the alliances forged, the betrayals, and the trials that test the very core of Mathayus' resolve. Before we begin, this is a recap, not a full rewatch. We'll skip over certain action details and omit the climactic ending, so you can experience the film fresh if you haven't seen it. Let's step into the sands of ancient lands, into a world of warlords, mercenaries, and kingdoms on the brink. We open shortly after the fall of Memnon's rule. The Scorpion King, Mathayus, has delivered the final blow. But victory isn't rest. He is haunted by the cost of war, the lives lost, and the very identity he has become. Retiring from his life as a warrior, Mathayus attempts to settle a quiet life. But destiny calls him again. A neighboring kingdom led by King Zulu is under threat by treacherous mercenary warlords and raiders. The region is destabilizing. The powerful warlord Tolus and his lieutenant outlaws are tearing the land apart, pillaging villages and pushing weak rulers to submit or perish. Mathayus receives word from old allies. The ruler of Zulu has no heir, and Talus seeks to exploit that. The people suffer. Mathayus, sensing a debt to the land, knows he cannot turn away. He is drawn back into conflict, not for glory or vengeance, but redemption, to protect the innocent, to restore balance, to reclaim his honor. This becomes his new crusade. Mathayus does not walk this path alone. He travels to the realm of King Zulu. There he meets Princess Tala, the beautiful and courageous royal who has been clandestinely organizing resistance against Talus's rule. Tala is fiercely determined and skeptical of outside help, but respects courage when she sees it. By her side is Balthazar, a wise and loyal general of Zulu, who has endured the onslaught of the warlords with steadfast grit. Balthazar becomes a crucial advisor, helping Mathayus navigate the politics of Zulu's fragile court. Opposing them, Talus commands mercenary captains, rogues, ex-soldiers, and killers bound only by gold and fear. Among them is Martina, a ruthless assassin with a personal vendetta, and Shaman, a mystic warlord rumored to control dark forces. The tension grows as Talus sends raiding parties, demanding tribute and obedience. Zulu's defenses strain. Villages burn, civilians flee. Mathayus leads a small band of warriors, stealth missions, skirmishes at the frontier, sabotage raids on supply trains. With each success, the confidence of the people builds, and Tala grows to trust the man who strides the wasteland. But shadows lurk. Within Zulu's court, some nobles whisper treachery. Talus sends spies disguised as envoys. Betrayal is in the wind. Before we march forward, let's pause and reflect on our characters, their motivations, and the weight they carry. Mathayus, haunted by past battles, he wrestles with the idea that violence begets more violence. His heart is heavy. He seeks redemption, not conquest. Every swing of his blade is tinged with regret and necessity. Princess Tala, raised in a war-torn land, she balances grace and steel. She is reluctant to trust, yet passionate about freedom. Her strength is not just in her sword, but in her vision for a just realm. Balthazar, veteran of many wars, he bears the scars of hopeless campaigns. He counsels patience, but knows when the moment to act has come. Talus and Martina Talus, the ambitious warlord, sees Zulu as his path to dominion. Martina, his blade in the dark, acts out vengeance and greed. Their cruelty is their instrument. They believe might makes right. These individuals clash not just on battlefields, but in faces, words, and wills. The narrative pulses through them. As the conflict deepens, Talus increases the pressure. He launches a full siege on Zulu's capital. Armies mass, siege engines roll, and the capital's walls become the last defense. Mathayus and Tala orchestrate evacuations, supply runs, and guerrilla sorties. Balthazar leads the defenders on the walls. Spies infiltrate. Betrayals are revealed. The outer walls tremble. In a daring raid, Mathayus leads a handful of warriors beyond the gates to strike at Taulus's war machines, to disrupt his siege towers, and to rescue captives. The air crackles with steel, arrows rain down, and chaos reigns. Martina confronts Tala in the palace corridors. Swords clash, words sharpened as cruel intentions are exposed. The royal court trembles as allegiances falter. Amid this, Mathayus suffers a heavy blow, physically and emotionally. The cost of war becomes personal. He sees innocent blood, hears the screams of those he could not save, and questions whether redemption is possible. By now, Zulu is on the brink. Walls cracked, defenders worn, hope dimming. Our heroes must hold on, for time is short. Talus is confident that his final stroke will break them. And so we arrive at the threshold of the final confrontation. The capital lies wounded, its defenders battered but unbroken. Mathayus, Tala, Balthazar stand on the walls, gazing across the battlefield at Talus's legions. Siege towers looming, banners darkening the sky. Talus's final demands echo in the walls. He offers submission or destruction. He offers Tala the throne in name only. He proclaims that Zulu's resistance is futile. Inside the hearts of our heroes, doubt and resolve collide. Mathayus steels himself for what is to come. Tala raises that sword not merely for a kingdom, but for a promise that the innocent need not suffer under tyranny. In our next and final act, battles will be waged, sacrifices made, and redemption tested. But that is a story for another time. For now, we leave our heroes poised on the brink, ready to fight for all that they hold dear. Thank you for watching this recap of Scorpion King 3, Battle for Redemption. If you enjoyed this summary, hit like, subscribe, and join us for the next movie breakdown, coming soon.